trail's just up top of that hill.
Yep. Thanks for driving me.
All right. Right on schedule.
Right. I'll see you.
Keep us posted.
I'll see you soon.
Yeah.
Pine Cobble Trail. That's the start of it. Start of the long trail. Pine Cobble Approach. AT, that's where I'm headed. Goodbye. Bye-bye. There we go. Bye-bye. And just like that, I have started the approach trail to the long trail. Ah! I think you just hit me. I just started another through hike. Oh, what have I done? This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be my life for the next month. Green trees and brown trails, and rocks, sticks and leaves, plenty of sweat, probably some tears. It's here, I'm committed now. Let's do this. Welcome to Pine Cobble, maintained for hiking and enjoyment of nature. I think I'll do just that. Blueberries, yum. This may look like 3 trees, but it's actually one with a little pond of water in the middle. That's gotta be someplace where spirits live, 100%. I'm right at the junction where cobblestone connects to the Appalachian Trail. These are my first steps on the AT. Here we go. Boom. Look at that AT sign right there. Feels kind of cool to actually be on the Appalachian Trail, this famous trail that I've heard so much about, that I've never been on. My first introduction to through hiking was a podcast called Sounds of the Trail, almost 10 years ago, I think it was recorded. And then my second introduction to through hiking was a girl named Dixie on her YouTube channel called Homemade Wanderlust. I followed her hiking the Appalachian Trail, and that's kind of where I fell in love with through hiking. Yeah, it feels really good to be here on the AT. There's the trail. That's actually it. Let's go hike the Appalachian Trail. It's gonna be the start of the long trail coming up real soon. Oh, no way. I just came to my first white blaze, the infamous AT trail marker, right there, baby. I don't think I said this earlier, but I actually started Pine Cobble Trail is in Massachusetts, and I have to walk up to the long trail. So I'm not even in Vermont yet. Just walked by my second white blaze. Over the years, I've also listened to another podcast called Mighty Blue on the Appalachian Trail. I would listen to that all the time. And I've also read books like Becoming Odessa. Yeah, just a lot of exposure to life on trail, the Appalachian Trail. And I can't believe I'm finally on it. Maybe I'll even hike it all someday, maybe. That's nice to see. You are traveling through the homelands of the Mohican people, the indigenous inhabitants of this land. Please respect this land during your journey. Here it is, start of the long trail, a footpath in the wilderness. It's looking like a pretty muddy footpath at the moment. I think I'm gonna break here for lunch. And here they have a little registration box where you sign in. First one to sign the book today. Let's start the long trail. An Appalachian Trail hiker came up and signed the register too. His name was Shenanigans. Started down in Georgia on April 4th. So cool. Just came to my first water source. I just filled up that water source. I'll filter it later. I'm still trying to work out like how many miles and how much water I'll need and the ratio for all that. So I might be carrying a bit more water than I'd like to right now. I think it's about 3.5 liters, but I don't know if I'm gonna make it to the next water source, which is in 10 miles. I might have to dry camp tonight. Welcome foot travel. That's me from the Long Trail Green Mountain Club. Well, my GPS says I've only gone 4 miles so far. I'm already tired. There's nothing like getting in shape on trail. Well, it's later in the afternoon, and they weren't kidding when they said this trail is like a green tunnel. Sometimes visibility is only 10 feet. It's very different than the PCT when you can just see for miles and miles. Here, not so much. It's just after 6 o'clock now, so I'm looking for a campsite. Oh, I'm hot, I'm tired, my body hurts, but I made it to the campsite. Oh, I'm happy to be here. Well, it may not be my best tent setup, but it's home for the night. Ah, what a world of difference pajamas and dinner makes. Good night, everyone, from the first night on the Long Trail. Oh. Good morning. I did not sleep that great. I thought every noise in the night was a bear. It was probably just a squirrel or a mouse or a deer. But I think I'm going to try camping in shelters for the next couple of days and see how that feels. I was up around 3:30 and I think I finally got out of bed around 5:30. My goal is to hike around like just a little over 9 miles to the next shelter. I got my first morning oatmeal here. Not too bad. I don't mind eating cold oatmeal. This one's just banana. It's really good. Well, that was a good little campsite, and I'm off. Start of day 2. Here we go. I must say the forest is looking particularly lovely this morning. I can tell that I'm the first one walking this trail this morning because I can feel all the little tiny cobwebs made by little spiders. I'm glad I'm also wearing my hoodie because the mosquitoes are fierce this morning. Hi, Sally. I almost stepped on you. A footpath in the wilderness. Yes, that accurately describes this trail. Today, it feels like a jungle. It is so hot and humid with all these ferns. I might as well be in Costa Rica. That looks like a little beaver dam. Well, that river is a really good water source. Just filled up my water bottles and washed my face and hands in the river. That felt really nice. Certain parts of this river collect foam. Look at this one. That foam is just spinning round and round. Coming up on my first shelter. Cool. The forest is finally clearing. I wonder what I'm coming up to. I can see sky. It's kind of hazy because of the forest fires coming down from Canada, but there's a little bit of a mountain view. Just getting to the top of this hill and I came to this trail register, and when I opened it up, it says, "This centennial has watched over Harmon Hill for over half a century, silently gazing at the thousands of hikers passing by, viewing the wildlife going about their daily lives, listening to the birdsong, accepting the rain, snow, sun, and clouds that wash over it, as well as observing the many volunteers who have worked to provide and maintain this trail. As you walk by, touch this and be thankful." And I took out the little register to sign, and he's looking at you. Well, thank you to whoever maintains this. It made me smile today. Now, long trail north. This is the first real big climb for this hike. I've got 1.5 miles before I reach the shelter, and it's all uphill. Probably covers around 1,000 feet of elevation. This trail said, no, it's not hard enough. Let's put a fallen tree right in the middle of it. I'm stuck. Okay. This is what's known as split rock, and the trail actually goes through it. Made it to the shelter just before the rain. Oh, that was a hard day.